Revelio. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
If we were simply...
Acceptable. Acceptable?
Duration? I thought that watching plants grow could... Wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Feel free to practice Wingardium.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I had no idea. How awful.
Last I heard, he'd gone to Romania. As rumour would have it, he'd developed a sudden interest in dragons. One can only hope he found more happiness working with them than he did with Flora. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
Lumos. Revelio.
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. This place has seen better days.
You're not going to.
Yes!
Dare slay one of my own!
No one takes one of my own!
Stop sitting around like a penny! Nothing more than luck!
I won't go down as easy!
You'll have to fight it eventually.
Incendio couldn't wait to get out of Hogwarts when I was there. I was always being reprimanded for something. Confringo!
How would you like to learn the new magics, Flintend? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Revelio. Alohomora. Confringo! Revelio.
I shrugged my mother once. I did. Don't give me that look. You weren't there.
Showing off is a muggle trait. You don't see that sort of behavior in your movie. If I'm honest, I wish I was
I'm not saying you have to be bored.
There's something in there. I just know it.
That was it. Half a bottle of flabbergasted leech. Stirred clockwise.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Levioso!
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Levioso! Diffindo! Revelio!